Kai and Tan Songyun are once again attracting intense attention online. But this time, the discussion is not centered on a new drama or an official appearance together. Instead, fans are focusing on a series of accessories and personal items that appear remarkably similar. Necklaces, rings, bracelets, handbags, and phone cases have all become part of the conversation. Combined with the natural chemistry fans have noticed between the two actors, these details have fueled renewed speculation about whether their relationship could be more than professional. However, there is an important distinction to make from the beginning. The information currently available does not provide official confirmation that Kai and Tan Songyun are romantically involved. What exists at this stage is a combination of visual comparisons, online discussion, and fan interpretation. So, what exactly has attracted so much tension? According to the information circulating online, the discussion began when fans noticed similarities between jewelry worn by the two actors. Kai was reportedly seen wearing a necklace at a recent event that appeared similar to a necklace Tan Songyun had previously worn during filming. Fans compared the design, material, and shape of the two pieces and quickly began discussing whether the similarity could really be a coincidence. The conversation became even more intense when viewers pointed to rings with distinctive designs that both actors were allegedly seen wearing. For fans who already follow the pair closely, these details appeared particularly meaningful because Kai and Tan Songyun have previously worked together on a television drama. Their on-screen chemistry has already attracted considerable attention, making fans more likely to notice even small similarities made in their appearances. Some viewers interpreted the matching jewelry as a possible sign of a close personal relationship. Others were much more cautious, suggesting that similar accessories could come from the same brand, sponsorship arrangements, fashion trends, or simply personal preference. That disagreement is at the center of the current discussion. One matching accessory might easily be dismissed as coincidence. But when fans began pointing to additional items, the theory became more elaborate. The next detail was a bracelet. According to the information provided, both actors were allegedly seen wearing a minimalist bracelet featuring a similar metal clasp and an interwoven floral pattern. Fans reportedly noticed the bracelet in different candid moments and began interpreting its repeated appearance as another possible connection between the two stars. For some viewers, a bracelet carries a more personal feeling than an ordinary fashion item. Because of that, some fans suggested that wearing similar bracelets could symbolize connection, companionship, or affection. But again, there is no confirmed evidence in the supplied information that the bracelets were exchanged as romantic gifts. The same pattern continued when fans turned their attention to handbags. A handbag with a modern design, neutral tones, distinctive metal details, and a similar strap was reportedly spotted with both Kai and Tan Songyun. The alleged similarity quickly became another topic of discussion among entertainment fans. Supporters of the relationship theory argued that a handbag is a personal item that people often choose according to their own lifestyle and taste. From that perspective, repeated similarities could seem more significant. However, there is another reasonable explanation. Celebrities frequently appear with products from the same fashion brands, and similar designs can be available to many people at the same time. Without information confirming how each actor obtained the item, it is impossible to determine whether the handbag represents a private connection or simply a shared fashion choice. Then, the discussion moved from fashion accessories to technology. Fans reportedly noticed similarities between the phones and phone cases used by the two actors. According to the supplied information, both were said to have phones with a special color scheme and cases featuring designs that appeared complementary when placed together. Luyas from behind-the-scenes moments and everyday situations allegedly became part of the comparison. For some fans, this detail seemed particularly interesting because a smartphone is something people use frequently in their daily lives. That led to a new argument online. If clothing and jewelry can potentially be connected to professional styling or brand promotion, could a personal phone and phone case provide a more meaningful clue? That interpretation is understandable, but it is still only an interpretation. The supplied information does not establish that the phones were purchased together, given as gifts, or intentionally selected to create a matching pair. This is where the story requires some caution. The more matching items fans discover, the stronger the impression of a pattern can become. But a pattern is not automatically proof of the explanation people attach to it. The situation is similar when fans analyze the actor's body language. According to the information provided, viewers have pointed to moments when Kai appeared attentive while Tan Songyun was speaking, along with smiles, eye contact, and small gestures of support. Some fans also highlighted moments in which the two allegedly adjusted each other's clothing, supported each other while moving, or used subtle physical gestures to show care. For fans who already believe the two share a special connection, these moments can appear highly meaningful, but body language is one of the most difficult forms of evidence to interpret. Two colleagues who have worked closely together can naturally become comfortable around one another. They may listen carefully, smile, help each other during events, or communicate through familiar gestures without being romantically involved. Actors also spend significant amounts of time together while promoting projects, attending events, and working on productions. Therefore, warm interactions may demonstrate familiarity and good chemistry, but they do not independently confirm a romantic relationship. Still, there is a reason why the discussion has become so popular. Kai and Tan Songyun already have an established on-screen connection. When audiences enjoy the chemistry between two actors, they often become more interested in their interactions outside the story. That can make even ordinary details seem more significant. A necklace that might normally receive little attention suddenly becomes a talking point. A ring becomes something fans compare. A bracelet becomes another possible clue. A handbag becomes another piece of the theory. Then a phone case and a simple glance are added to the same narrative. Eventually, fans are no longer looking at individual details. They are looking at the entire collection as one possible story. Some believe the repeated similarities are difficult to explain as coincidence. Others argue that the entertainment industry provides many ordinary reasons for two celebrities to have similar accessories. Both perspectives are worth considering. According to the information currently available, there is no official confirmation that Kai and Tan Songyun are dating. There is also no confirmed information establishing that the matching accessories were exchanged between the two actors. That means the romantic interpretation should remain in the category of online speculation. At the same time, it would be inaccurate to say that nothing happened at all. The online discussion itself is real, and fans have clearly been comparing images and looking for similarities. The attention surrounding the two actors has also been strengthened by their previous collaboration and the chemistry audiences associate with them. This is what makes the story interesting. It is not simply about whether two celebrities own similar jewelry. It is about how audiences interpret small details when two public figures already have a popular on-screen connection. According to the information provided, one group of fans strongly believes that the collection of matching items suggests a relationship beyond ordinary professional cooperation. Another group has remained neutral, suggesting that the similarities may be explained by shared brands, sponsorships, fashion preferences, or coincidence. Neither interpretation has been conclusively established by the supplied evidence. The most responsible way to view the story, therefore, is to separate observation from interpretation. The observation is that fans have identified alleged similarities involving necklaces, rings, bracelets, handbags, phones, and phone cases. The interpretation is that these similarities may indicate a close personal or romantic relationship. Those are not the same thing. The same principle applies to their body language. Fans may see warmth, trust, and affection in their interactions, but those impressions cannot establish what the two actors' private relationship actually is. There is also another important question. How reliable are the visual comparisons themselves? Before any matching accessory is described as fact, the original photograph should be checked carefully. Similar-looking products are not necessarily identical. Different models can share nearly identical designs, and photos taken from different angles can make objects appear more similar than they actually are. The same applies to claims about limited edition phones, custom cases, expensive jewelry, or specific brand relationships. Those details require reliable source material before being presented as established facts. So far, the supplied information does not provide that level of verification. What can be said with confidence is that the alleged similarities have created a wave of discussion and renewed interest in Kai and Tan Songyun as a pair. Their previous collaboration gives the story an additional layer, because fans already have a reason to pay attention to their chemistry. That may explain why these details have attracted so much attention. For now, however, the biggest unanswered question remains the same. Do these matching items actually represent a private connection between the two actors, or are fans connecting a series of unrelated similarities? According to the information currently available, there is no official answer. The necklaces, rings, bracelets, handbags, phones, and phone cases may look intriguing when viewed together, and the actors' interactions may appear warm and natural. But none of these details by themselves or collectively has been officially presented as confirmation of a romantic relationship. So the story remains one of speculation rather than confirmation. What happens next will depend on whether more reliable information becomes available. Until then, fans can certainly discuss the similarities and enjoy the chemistry between Kai and Tan Songyun, but the distinction between a fan theory and an established fact should remain clear. For now, the matching accessories are an interesting entertainment story, but the meaning behind them is still an open question.